so I'm getting quite excited to drive this thing again. Yeah, making good progress. Let me just show you quickly. So I got the C-beam off. This bracket here connects the gearbox to the differential. So that's out. Got some rather substantial bolts for that, which hold two for one end, two for the other. And obviously we've got the Corvette Haynes manual. Lovely. Then to get this out, it was actually quite simple. So this be the gearbox end. That just slides in and out like so. And then we had this bit here. So there was two U-clamps around here with screws that you just undo the screws and they pop out. Now, considering how much torque and power that's running through that, I was quite surprised at how small they were. But obviously it works because it's, you know, that's how they decided to make it. But yeah, so onwards and upwards. Let me just show you underneath, hang on. Yeah, so I don't know how well you can actually see that, but here, where are we? Hang on, let me get a bit closer. Here are the little clamps which hold the back of the prop shaft in. They unscrewed and allowed me to move it over to the right, slide it back and drop it down. So that wasn't too much drama. Then, let's turn around. Oh, it's tight under here, hang on. So what have we got to remove now? We've got this here. This is the linkage to the shifter in the middle of the car. Also, this is the, taking it off already, this is the control for the lockable torque converter, which has got to be rewired back in and behind the dashboard. As you can see, all of this needs a very good clean, because we also have a gearbox leak, so I'm going to take all of this off and sort all of this out. This tray is going to come off, and then I've got to try and figure out, because it's, I think this tray, from what I've been told by father, this tray is warped, so around the sill, so I've got to try and find something to get it on something nice and flat and try and manipulate it back into the way it should be. What else? Oh, let me just move around. It's very tight under here, hang on. Oof. Right, there we go. So the other thing we've got, I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, so we've got gearbox cooling lines for the oil cooler. Got to take those off, and then potentially I'm almost ready to drop the box off. So yeah, we're looking good and I'm happy. Living the dream, loving the challenge. Right, so yeah, where am I at? Let's have a look. I've dropped the box down a bit. There we go. And I've got most of the oil out of it. So yeah, that's good. I've also got, I don't know if you can see them, yeah you can, one of the oil cooler lines off for the gearbox. Also covered it all in degreaser to break down some of the scuds. And yeah, and then I'll show you what I've done around the other side. Hang on. There we have the gearbox, the shifter linkage arm, and up there one of the various, well I say various, there's only two electrical connections to the box. Yeah, and that's it for now, because I didn't bring my Imperial spanners and I need one on the other side, so yes. Oh, and I've tried to make it a bit more green, because obviously Corvettes aren't the greenest of cars, so I fitted a solar panel to top up my battery whilst it's not being used. That's me trying to make it a little bit more green. As I say, she's not a very green car, so yeah, lovely jubbly.